It's 7:20. Now the schools are back, the nights are fair drawing in, and it's only 116 days, believe it or not, until Christmas. And that means those preparing for the big day are already hard at work. Now one farm in the Borders is urging customers to adopt a turkey so they can watch it grow and grow all the way to the dinner table. Laura Maxwell's been to meet the birds.
This is how 350 or so free-range organic turkeys sound on a wet and windy day in August.
I'd much rather be in this nice shade.
Heather Anderson owns Whitmuir Farm and is determined to get these birds out of doors. Already 2 months old, they have the run of a large part of this 140-acre farm near West Linton. And these are the turkeys which are up for adoption. The aim is to remind people that they're not just for Christmas.
The customer just gives us their name and address and £20 toward bed and board, which means that we walk it out to pasture every day, we walk it back, we give it fresh bedding, it's fed on non-GM food, it's checked every day, and you could come and visit it and get some free entertainment by talking to them. It was to say to people it's 6 months' work to get that bird to your table.
One of those who's already adopted a turkey this year is Michelle Finlayson. For her, it's about quality, quantity and value for money.
I actually know how well the turkeys are looked after. I know where the meat's coming from. They taste great, and there's a lot of meat on the bird that you don't throw a great deal away.
Adopting a turkey essentially personalises the farm's deposit scheme. It gives the business some money up front and spreads the cost of Christmas for the customers. They don't actually get paired with specific birds. The only matching done is by the eventual required weight. But these heritage breed birds are social creatures.
We practice the turkey choir.
How does the turkey choir go?
Oh, well, you get the kids to do the and the turkeys sing back.
And when she's not training them to sing, Meg Goodwin helps care for the birds.
They're the only birds that I've ever met that have got this kind of flock mentality. They're kind of like sheep, which is why we can walk them out and into the field every day.
And use a sheepdog to get them back.
And use a sheepdog to get them back, yeah. She's.
Do they recognise you? Because it strikes me whenever you speak louder, they get louder.
They're fascinated by noise and colour.
And a more noisy and colourful bunch you'd struggle to find. It's easy to see why some people might get a bit attached and even give them names. But even though her prospective Christmas dinner is wandering towards her, Michelle is far from sentimental.
The children do come up and see them because they like to sort of like have a laugh with them, spend time with them, and they quite enjoy that. But one of the reasons for doing it is so that my children understand where their meat is coming from, but we don't get too attached to them, because I think then I would possibly find it a little bit hard to get them to eat it at Christmas.
And that, after all, is what the 6 months' hard work is all about. So despite all the good food, the comfy accommodation and the free-range living, there is no happy end for these turkeys. And that, according to Heather Anderson, is because they're simply too tasty.
These are single-breasted birds. It's the difference between Katie Price and me. Katie Price has all her meat right under her neck and I've got it all the way down. You get a huge amount of breast meat off this bird, more than you would off a double-breasted bird because it's distributed. You get fantastic leg meat because they're exercising, so you can eat the whole lot of this bird. There's no waste in it at all.
But it's not all about legs and breast. These birds have other talents too. I'd like to learn how to sing to the birds. Can you teach me how it's done? So like you're playing Cowboys and Indians as a small child? Yeah. Okay. It's not that simple. They don't like that.
Again. Yeah, they do. There you go.
Yeah, I'm making friends with turkeys. Yeah, I'll maybe cut that bit out.
Laura Maxwell's
We left it in.
report. Yeah. Gary, are you a single-breasted or double-breasted man?
Well, Katie Price obviously has the answer when it comes to your Christmas lunch.
I was thinking about suits, really. But thanks
Yes,
anyway.
I'm sure you
24
will.
minutes past.